Right, so here we are again in the kitchen. What are we doing in here today? Well, we're here to talk about the box that is right behind me. So, which is this box here, and I don't know if you can see that, but it says Hello Fresh on it. You've probably seen their advert. They do food boxes. You can subscribe to them sort of weekly, monthly, I think, weekly. I don't know. You can subscribe to them anyway. I had the opportunity to get one for nothing because a friend had a link and was like, oh, why don't you try it? So I figured, why not? So we'll have a look to see what they're like, whether they're worth it, and is it something that can be useful. Now, I have already opened this box, and in fact there isn't now nothing in it. Now, this is just basically what some of the stuff that has to be kept chilled comes in. It comes in this foamy stuff with these ice packs to keep it cool, but it is now all in the fridge. What I'm just going to do is grab everything that's in the fridge so I can show you what actually physically came in the box, and then we'll go from there. So I have everything out here now. You can probably see it, but I'll go through it. So it came with this. I don't think it's just like a freebie, because this is like a coffee thing. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. So that's good. Everybody loves a freebie. Whoa, throwing stuff on the floor. So basically you get your recipe cards, which are these here. And these got all your instructions and everything on and the stuff that you need. Now I didn't choose my recipes, I let HelloFresh choose them for me. But you can choose your own. But we've got chicken pasta bake, Mexican style beef and loaded wedges, which sounds really nice. Everything just sounds really nice. And Thai style pork rice bowl. So basically it comes with like the photo and the things you need, and then you have all your instructions on the back, so that's cool. Bring your summer home. So this is, I think, just like a, oh okay, it's like a discount book. That's cool. So it comes with a, oh, this one's done anyway, it came with this little discount book. That's always nice. Done for coffee. And then each one of your recipe cards, excuse me, each one of your recipe cards is labelled, and then each of your bags is labelled to the corresponding card. As you can see, it's for 2 people. So this is bag 1, so that's the recipe 1. We've got bag 2 over here, and then bag 3 is here in front. Excuse me. Sorry, I seem to have a bit of a thing on my throat. And then what was in the ice bag is all of your sort of fresher stuff. So we have Cox and Monument little mature cheddar there. There's garlic clove. We have some soured cream, some creme fraiche, some grated hard cheese Italian style, beef mince, pork mince, and then I'm guessing this is going to be chicken, and chicken thighs, kind of squished chicken thighs. So that's basically everything that is in the box. So what I'm going to do is, as I make these, I'm going to make them with you so we can see obviously how easy everything is to follow, what the portion sizes are like, and then we'll talk about whether or not I think it's sort of value for money or not. I mean, I can certainly see the benefit behind it, especially if you are, you know, a double working family or something like that. So we've got obviously 2 people out at work all day. You may not necessarily want to have to sort of faff about or think about it. You can just order X amount of meals and they come, and you can then make them. Obviously we'll see how quick they are to make when we do one. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. But yeah, so that's what's in the box. Like I say, we'll be putting it through its paces. We'll be making all of the meals. I would have made one today, apart from the fact that I forgot this was coming and took some stuff out of the freezer. So I have to do that first. So I'll have that today. And then tomorrow we'll do the first one of these, and I'll put that up with this part of the video. And then as I make the other 2, we'll make those into, excuse me, I don't know what's wrong with me today, 2 separate videos, and then hopefully it will all be good. And hopefully, maybe by the time I get around to the 3rd one, I'll have my table back. You probably can't see it, but all the stuff is still on my table. that is it for this part of the video. So I will be back, well, it'll actually be tomorrow, and we will we'll cook recipe number 1. Hello and welcome back, and here we are in the kitchen, and we have a usable table. My shelf arrived, it's been put up, well I put it up, and I've got my table back. Nothing pleases me more. Now, a few days ago, as you remember, I think it was 3 days ago, the HelloFresh stuff arrived. So as promised, we're going to go through the recipes. So we're going to do the first one today, so recipe 1. Let's get that one out. Now I haven't really looked at any of these or anything since we opened the box. So this will be a good test to see just how easy they are. So this is chicken pasta bake with courgette and red pepper. Now I don't actually like courgette, but never mind, we'll see how it goes. We've got the HelloFresh bag. Now this recipe is for 2 people. Let's see what we've got in here. We've got our pasta. Got some flat leaf parsley. We have a courgette, a red pepper, oregano dried leaves, something that I can't pronounce. Let me bring it down. This stuff. I'm guessing it's some kind of tomatoey sauce. Oh, that could be what this is. Yes, in fact. Chopped tomatoes with onion and garlic. Oh, that sounds nice. And chicken stock powder. And that is it. Our bag is empty. Red pepper, flat leaves. Yeah, so that's just all the list of ingredients there. So let's have a look. So prep the veggies. So that is going to be our herbs, our my fridge might run too high. That feels like it's frozen. This would be an issue. Everything else feels like it's frozen. Just that. It's weird. And so I've just got my chopping board and my knife. So preheat the oven to 200 degrees. So we'll do that in a minute. Put your kettle on to boil. Trim the courgette and quarter. No idea what that means. Let's fill the kettle up. I should have read that a bit more carefully. It says chop widthways into small chunks. Half the pepper, discard the core and seeds, and slice into thin strips. Also chop the parsley. For someone who doesn't like courgette, this is a lot of courgette. So let me just grab a bowl. A bowl for now. So we've got our courgette, pepper. Now, I saw Gordon Ramsay do this once. You chop around top of your pepper, and you should be able to pull out the stalk, quite a few of the seeds. Oh, and then you can throw it on the floor like that. These bits. Yes, so excuse me not looking up at the camera so much. I don't want to chop my fingers off. got fresh parsley. Plastic. Smells nice anyway. Well, from what I can smell of it, it's allergy season for me, unfortunately. So I've got the sniffles, you may notice. Right, and there's our parsley, so I'll stick that over there. Right, chop both into small chunks, half the pepper, and discard the core and seeds and slice into strips. Roughly chop the parsley, stalks and all, so we've done that. Step 2, heat a drizzle of oil in a frying pan over medium heat. Over medium-high heat. When hot, add the chicken pieces, red pepper, dried oregano, and season with salt and pepper. Brown the chicken on all sides, about 4 to 5 minutes while measuring. Right, okay, so. Ever slightly too much. Smells nice, eh? Alright, chicken stock powder in boiling water. Put a large saucepan of water with half a teaspoon of salt onto boil for the pasta. We'll leave that there for a minute. It's browning. Now the one thing I will say, there doesn't really seem to be that much chicken for 2 people. You know, I'd probably say about another 20%. You know, ideally really would have been better, but I could be wrong. I mean, we'll see what it's like when it's finished. Right. Heat. When hot, add the chicken pieces, red pepper, dried oregano. Right. Dried oregano. Get that in there. And the peppers. So let me just come back to this. Into the boiling water, large saucepan of water, hot salt for the pasta, we've done that. So I want to so basically it's in stages, so I want to stage 3 now. Simmer the sauce. So pour the chicken stock and finely chopped tomatoes and garlic and onion into the pan with the chicken and stir in the tomato puree. So all this has got to go in now. So there goes the chicken stock. I'm guessing that this is the tomato puree. So you need to stir this in. The courgette and the parsley and the pasta. Right, so pour in the chicken stock and finely chopped tomatoes and garlic and onion into the pan with the chicken. Stir in the tomato puree and courgette and bring to the boil and reduce the heat to a medium. So now the courgette's going in. Just turn the chicken down to allow that to simmer. Bring to boil and then reduce the heat to a medium heat until the mixture is simmering away. Cook until the sauce is thick and tomato and the veggie is soft and occasionally about. Okay. So this is about 12 to 15 minutes before that's cooked, so that's fine. So then it says, meanwhile, add the pasta to the pan of boiling water and cook for a further 12 minutes. When the pasta is cooked, drain in a colander and return to the pan. One thing you're going to need is the creme fraiche. We just need to get the cheese out of the fridge as well, so we should have a little block of cheese in here. I guess it's this one here, mature cheddar. There wasn't any of the cheese, wasn't there? That's garlic, that's the good stuff. Oh wait, grated hard Italian cheese. I nearly used the wrong cheese. So that was nearly a mistake because you get there was two cheeses, but that's the one we want for this. So now we just have to wait. Right, so chicken and our vegetables, hopefully you can see that's all done, and all our sauces, that's all nice and thick and ready. And pasta has been in for 12 minutes, so that's looking fine as well. So I'm just going to drain this. Back on the heat it goes, and we're going to add the creme fraiche. Or you would if it wanted to come out of the, but it does not. Let's get all this out here. Do this. Right, now we'll get this back on the heat. If you've really been able to see what I've been doing down here, that's not the best setup. I'll try and do a better one for the next meal if I can. Right, so let's get this all level down. Maybe I should have used a bigger dish. Right, so that, go for the wash. The creme fraiche in there now. Just get this on. Get some in the edges there. So let's get some of this cheese on. Okay, he put the cheese in a trick packet. This is in here somewhere. and then pop it in the oven. That's it. All we've got to do now is wait for 10 minutes. So that's going to be 19 minutes past. And we've completed chicken and pasta bake with courgettes and red pepper. And hopefully you can see that bubbling away. And I just realised I don't have a mat to put it on. So this is where I'm going to be really inventive. And leave it on the oven glove. There we go. Now this is for 2 people. Now there does seem to be quite a lot there. So that is good. So let me just get a spoon. Okay. Sprinkle on a bit of the basil, and we have the finished product. There's a plate for you. Yes, this is the big test. Delicious. Very nice. I'm going to finish my dinner now. We'll do the next recipe tomorrow. So what I'll probably do is, what I'm not going to eat today, I will put in the freezer to have it later today. I'll put it in the fridge because it's chicken, isn't it? Really? So put it in the fridge to have it later date. And yeah, it's not too bad at all. Once we've finished the entire meal plan, then I'll obviously also give my opinion on whether it's worthwhile, or what kind of value that I can potentially see or not see, in doing food this way. So thank you for stopping by, and now we'll catch you later.
Jet plane headed up to the sky, spread wings in a cloud.